In 2015, I traveled to Uganda and lived for 6 months to work with the people of Wendi. Soon God led me to the village of Kushaji. The women of this village come together to keep it and its people alive. They are plagued with HIV, malnutrition, lack of education, and extreme poverty.
So, where are we going next?
Just look at the land here.
Okay.
And find where we propose to put some.
Okay.
The children stay together because the women keep the families intact even after a parent dies, usually from complications of HIV. Parentless children are not sent away to orphanages, but taken in by other families. The women do all they can to try to earn a living to keep their families intact, but they needed help. So I was taken to this village one Sunday afternoon, and I had the opportunity to talk to them, to see what I could do to help and to find out why God has led me here. They talked of their struggle to gain employment and ability to earn a living through farming and crafting, but they were not able to earn enough to feed their families, let alone send their children to school. The money needed to purchase the equipment and farm and the seeds and the land was not available to them. I did walk away that Sunday with a feeling of despair, yet exhilaration for these women. They are a unit, a co-op of people who, through their faith in God, hard work and belief, and never giving in, and working together with what little means that they have to eke out a living for not just themselves, but the whole community. I knew that I would return home and start helping them in any way I could. I now knew why God brought me halfway across the world. I knew the Angel Projects would extend and expand into this village of Uganda, and the Angel Projects Uganda was born. With an initial investment of $150, they bought the rakes, hoes, shovels, seed, and wheelbarrows to start the farming project. The women were able to plant and harvest enough to create a sustainable product that could be sold at the market to be then reinvested in the projects as well as create the next harvest.
My name is Musime Jen.
Angel Projects Uganda.
I thank Angel Projects Uganda supporters for the kind support they have given us through farming. We've been growing cabbages. They gave us pigs. And we asked them, we can't wait to meet them, want them to come in Uganda. And we live with you forever, our kind supporters. We eat with you. We be happy with you and share everything. So we ask you kindly that God will protect you and bless you. And you continue even giving us a hand in everything. So we thank you very much.
Well, next was the education project, which funded the children's education by supplying uniforms, notebooks, pens, pencils. If a child doesn't have these things when they go to school, they are sent back home. It's amazing the difference a year and the love of Christ can make in one village.
Beneficiaries of Angel Projects Uganda hereby extend our thanks to our supporters. The support you give this ministry is really a blessing to us. Thanks for the change we have passed through so far. We wish to see you face to face. We can't wait to see you here in Uganda. We highly value your support. Long live our supporters.
They are ready to spread their blessing to other villages through farming to try and combat malnutrition in the Kisoro district. Susan will be joining me this August as I return to the remote village in Uganda to see the progress and to bring supplies to help keep the momentum going. Please join us in this journey because it is your support that keeps this ministry alive.
My name is Justus, the General Manager, Angel Projects Uganda. I want to extend my sincere and heartfelt gratitude to people who support this ministry. The existence of Angel Projects in Uganda means a lot, especially to this community of ours. So people out there who support this project, really I ask God to bless you abundantly, because what the Angel Project has done so far has put a difference. So we pray that this project continues and we have this community changed. So thank you very much. May God bless you abundantly.
This has changed the well-being of our children, because some of them have not been able to go to school because of the scholastic materials like uniform and other things. We are really very, very grateful for the support we are getting from our friends. And I really ask them to keep on giving that support, because it has changed our community.
I'm Kurun Jaudis from Uganda. I work as the project manager for Angel Projects Uganda. I thank the Angel Projects Uganda for the great work they are doing here in our local village in Rubuguli. I really can't wait to see our supporters back in Uganda very soon.
Projects Uganda Children under Education Foundation. Special thanks goes to our supporters who make it possible for us to access school. Your kind donations mean a lot to us. We now have hope for the better future. May God bless you abundantly.